Hi all, Jessie P Scrapbooking back with another process video. This one is for 14 Days of Christmas with MK and Janet. And I think we only have one more after this. It's been a real fun series to do this month. And here are the pictures I'm going to be doing. This is me and my husband, my daughter and my niece, and we went out to dinner or lunch one day when we were Christmas shopping, and this happened to be the day that it was like, I don't know, 14 degrees at the high, so it was really cold, but the restaurant was nice and warm, and we had just a lot of fun, but it was definitely a cold day. So I am going to scrapbook these ones for my December album. And yeah, so let's get going. Okay, so here I'm trying to decide what to do to get both these pictures onto my 8.5 by 5.5 layout. So I know I have to cut them down. And I printed them with a nice white border that I am actually going to cut off because I need to cut these pictures down quite a bit. And I actually went to Pinterest and found a layout that I liked that I'm going to take inspiration from. And it's right here. It is by Andrea Marie Sherman, and it's a really cute layout. I am going to take the idea and only use 2 pictures, but you can see where I need to cut them down. I love the colors that she used, and so yeah, I'm going to follow it pretty close. Um, this really helps sometimes when you get into those I don't know, blocks where you can't figure out what to do with something, and you can go to Pinterest and do a scrap lift. It just helps everything get moving in the right direction for your layouts, and it helps your creativity start flowing. At least it does for me. So here I am picking out the tags that I want to go on the bottom of the 2 pictures. I do not cut my pictures down as much as are in the uh, inspiration piece, but I just love these pictures so much I didn't want to cut them too much. So yeah, I am going to put a border all the way around in the red, just like in the inspiration. And so I cut my white cardstock down to 5 inches by 8 inches. That way I have a 1/4 inch all the way around of that red showing. This is just a red from my stash. Yeah, it's a little brighter red than the rest of the reds that are in my Christmas collections, but it's okay. I like the way it looks, and I will bring that darker red in as well just to help it flow. So I'm getting these pictures matted back onto some white, and then I will mat them onto the red as well. And while I'm doing that, I want to remind everyone this is the month-long hop. I think we, like I said before, have 2 days. Today and in 2 days we'll do another one. That'll be the last one. And it has been a real fun hop to join in. I'm glad that MK and Janet decided to do this. There was a couple other hops that was going along on this YouTube December, and I really liked them. And I like the Copa cut file one that was 20 Days at Christmas and all those, but I did not have time to do all of them, and this one, with it only being 3 days a week, was absolutely perfect for my very busy schedule. So I am so glad that they decided to do this. So I am cutting these this red paper to make it look kind of like the, I don't know, Instax pictures or Polaroid pictures. And I do end up cutting the pictures down a little bit more. See how wide they are on this? And I'm not sure if I care about that or care for that, not care about, care for that. So I will end up cutting them down, but I'll do that. I'll stop the camera and do it just because it's boring to watch. But here's where I'm trying to figure out how I want my fishtail banners to look. I am cutting each of these little strips into banner shapes. Some of them, like that red one in the middle, is washi tape onto a piece of cardstock. The bigger wide ones are actual banners from one of the cut apart sheets and one of my paper pads. And then the thinner pieces are just little leftover pieces of paper I've had for a while. Just stuck in my stash that I didn't get rid of, so I'm using, and I'm very happy with that. So here's where I went ahead and cut down those pictures. Wow, that was some pretty good editing. I didn't even notice when I stopped the camera and started it again. But yes, those pictures are cut down now, so I am going to start gluing all these banners down. I decided to do the outside ones first and then work my way into the center. That way my spacing was pretty close. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. And this washi tape is actually too short, but I'll come up with a plan to fix that here in a little bit. So getting the pictures where I think I like them. Gotta get them glued down. Where they were when I had them, where I liked them, is not where they end up getting glued down, because I'll pull that picture of my daughter and my niece up and I'm going to reposition it because I didn't think it had enough of a turn to it. It looked too straight. So I am going to tilt it a little more, and that makes that center obvious that the washi tape doesn't go all the way up. So here I am going to cut these two little strips into banners. I thought I might leave them together, but then I changed my mind and I cut them apart, and now I'm going to put them over top of the pictures and on each side. And then here's where I'm going to put, like, my measuring system. Here's where I'm going to put a little banner underneath both the pictures and over top of the other banners. Like there was 2 rows of banners and you only catching a glimpse of one of them. And I like the way that ends up looking. I look at it, yep, that's what I want. And then I'm going to come in. I thought I came in from the bottom. Yeah, I do. So I got my ATG tape on there, and now I'm just going to come in from the bottom and line up the stripes that are on that one and put it down. I will get these ones adhered. I left them long at first, thinking I would like that, and I don't, so I'll end up trimming those down a little bit. I love this little "Have a Cup of Cheer." It was from one of the cut-aparts in the Echo Park Christmas collection I have, and I absolutely loved it, but I've never figured out where to use it. So since we're eating at a restaurant, I figured this would be perfect, and so I'm going to put it down there at the bottom. It does cover up a lot of my banners, but that's okay. Here I add in one more banner between the 2 pictures just to give it that to equal it out. Yeah. Just make it look better. I like it. So these are rub-ons from the Dollar Tree, and they're very patriotic, but I'm just going to use some of the words, and you don't actually even have to read them. And I just want to add a little something onto the bottom of each of the pictures. I think in the inspiration she has either stickers or rub-ons that look like Christmas lights, but I'm just doing these gold words, and I think it's the speech about we the people. But, like I said, you can't really read them. I'm just trying to do it very kind of haphazardly. And the one wasn't working for me very well, but this one worked beautifully. So I'm going to put it up here and see how that looks. Isn't that pretty? I like the way it looks anyway. And then I will pop up that cup of cheer onto some foam, some of my thinner foam from the Dollar Tree. And since I have that gold on the bottom of the pictures, I decided to bring in gold on the top here. And I'm going to have my title be Oh Fun. And so here, it's hard to see in the light, but it's actually really easy to see. And I think I show you, or hold it up for a second. But, and now here's where I'm coming in with the thin fun foam. It's not fun foam because it's not sticky. It's just foam. But it works really well to just give it a tiny bit of lift. Almost a little bit more than cardstock, but yeah, it works well. So I am kind of bummed I covered up that one whole banner, but the other ones peek out, so it's okay. And get that on there. Let's see, what else do I do now? I think the only things, I have left is I'm going to tie 3 bows and put them across the top here. And so they're going to look like that. But this is where I decide I don't like how far up those banners are sticking. So I'm going to move the bows and then trim those banners down just a little bit. I thought about putting rope all the way across, kind of like they have in the inspiration piece, but I decided just that red line from the photos works, and I'm using that kind of as my line. So I got that done, and now I'm going to come in with some sequins, and I'm just going to put 3 little sequins on the top and the bottom, and then this layout is done. I had so much fun with this one. It turned out really cute, and I really like the original, and yeah. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, please give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And to everyone that already is subscribed, thank you very much. And I'll see you for the next and last 14 days of Christmas in 2 days. Bye!